What's up guys, I got a brand new video for you today and I'm pretty excited because Fuji sent me over the new 50mm f1, and when they first announced the 33mm f1 there was tons of hype because, you know, it's a fast lens. I think they ended up ditching it and now their 50mm f1 is the actual lens they created, and we're gonna shoot with it today. We're gonna shoot with Bree, we're gonna do some portraits, we'll do some editorial stuff, and we'll just kind of see what this lens is capable of, the autofocus. We'll run through the sharpness and image quality of this lens because, you know, f1 is going to have some crazy bokeh balls. It's getting pretty windy out here, but yeah, let's do it. Well, we can do a couple shots with you laying down, but I'm not sure if you want to, we can find like a patch that isn't like full of those prickly things. Okay. Because there's like a lot of this stuff that you don't want to sit on. I like this long stuff though, you know, if you're kind of in it. I want to show off these pants, right? Yeah. So like we can really stagger the legs. I'm gonna have to get back really far. So yeah, just like that, we can like cock the head off to the left a little, kind of just like soak up the sun. There's gonna be a bit of hair in your eye there, yeah. So one thing I'm noticing is that f1 at 1/8,000th of a second at my lowest ISO is not enough. So I'm gonna have to actually switch over to electronic shutter because yeah, f1 is like letting way too much light in, at least in the sun right now. I need to try a couple of shots though, like not wide open, just to see if like there's a difference in sharpness. We'll take one more shot here. See what we got. So that's f1. I'm just gonna zoom in on it anyway and see what it looks like. So from what I can tell based off almost every image I took at f1, the lens is slightly soft, but I feel like it does have a nice dreamy look to it, and the lens sharpens up best at around f2. So hopefully you can tell here side by side that it's quite a bit sharper at f2. Because if it's too soft, I don't want to shoot all the photos like this. It does look kind of soft. Kind of liked when a bit of hair went in front of your face. It was kind of like swooping across, but just let the sun sun move my hair. Yeah, let it naturally, yeah. Nice. All right, I think we're good for like that test. It seems to be faster than I was expecting it to be. When I first tested this lens, it wasn't that fast. I'm gonna actually put the Ninja on it and record the back of the screen. This is awkward, but this is the only way to record the back of the screen. Try this autofocus. Pretty slow. It's so jumpy. We can sit in the buttercups, just hope there's nothing spiky in there. Far out, dude. Let's turn into the sun a little bit more. I've almost got too much bokeh with this lens. Nice. The eye detection worked pretty decent, but you'll find that you'll get a better hit rate if you stop the lens down. I made sure that the firmware was up to date on both the camera and the lens before shooting, because there was some early reports that there was some focus issues, but I found it performed pretty comparable to the 56mm f1.2, but with quieter motors. The aperture ring is nice and clicky and goes from f1 to f16. Manual focus ring doesn't have a lot of dampening, which I found to be odd. It kind of spins freely and is very sensitive even when it's set to linear manual focus. The big deal about this lens is it's super fast at f1 and it does have a 9 rounded blade aperture. Now I did do a wall test to see center and corner sharpness. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. If you want to see it for yourself, I'll put a link in the description to download the files. But basically you can see at the center at f1 the corners are slightly soft with heavy vignetting, but at f2.8 the vignetting cleans up and it's nice and sharp. So far I'm noticing the autofocus seems better than I initially thought when I first tested it, but that might just be because we're in good lighting right now. We'll have to try it out when it gets a little bit darker. But like I said, I heard a lot of things about this lens being pretty slow, and it doesn't seem any slower than like the 56mm f1.2, which is going to be a huge comparison to this lens because Fuji does make a 50mm f2, but it's not in like the same class, I guess, because if you want a lens it's a lot faster. It's either this lens or the 56mm f1.2. So we've got eye detection on. Yeah, I'll count you in. Okay. 3, 2, 1. 3. 2, 1. All right, 3, 2. I don't hate this spot. I want to maybe see if I can pop those colors behind you in the shot as well. Yeah, so let's do more like shoulder turn, power stance, and almost with the like your shoulder to me, sort of.
So more like this.
And you can arch your back just a little bit. Just like tilt your head back a little. Yeah, perfect. Kind of lean back more into it. Yeah. Yo, I love the wind hits. Turn profile with it now, like face that direction. Yep, just like that. Turn your head a little more to me, yep. Nice. I think we got that one. Bring your head around just a little more so we get the sun. Yeah, and let that sun hit a little bit more of the edge of your face. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Nice, love that. Today's styling brought to you in part by Value Village, where you find all your hideous outfits.
Alright.
Cornfield. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, same pose. Tilt your head down. Yeah, just like that. All right, 3, 2, 1. Love that. Yeah. I'm gonna go f1.4 though, just because I don't trust the sharpness of this lens right now. There's some debatable shots. So I want you to take like big, stupid, long strides. Yeah. Do a couple shots where you look back at me, some straight ahead, and I'm just gonna walk with you. Nice. Okay, we'll go over here. I'm gonna get on a low angle and shoot up so that you get that red tree behind you. This is F1. Look back again. I'm gonna shoot this one at F1. Nice. Swing into it a couple times, like just swing, twist your body into it a couple times. So really turn into it and look back at me a few times. The autofocus will sometimes like act as if it's in focus, but it doesn't move. It's kind of weird. Like right now, it thinks it's in focus, but it's not. So it's more like you were looking back at me like this, now I want one like this. Yeah, exactly. Turn your head just a little bit more towards me and then tilt it again on that weird angle you were on. Now look back at me. Now I'm recording on the camera. Oh, it's way smoother now. So I take back everything I said. As long as you're recording on the camera, it looks nice and smooth. Yeah, that's not bad. It's actually pulling really smooth focus. I love the color. I think it has to be green.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll come down here. The best photo shoot spots are brought to you by the back of Walmart. Oh. You're gonna maybe poo your pants. Look straight off towards the wall. Same thing, can you arch your back just a bit and then let this arm drop a bit? Yeah.
Yeah.
The sky's starting to turn pink. Yeah, just let the wind do its thing. Bring your right arm in a little closer to your body. Yeah, and then look off. Love it, good job. I would take that hand off the vine and bring it up on the inside of it. Yeah, just like that. This lens is not cheap. It comes in at around $1,500 US or 2,000 Canadian, and what you're paying for is that unique f1 aperture. As I've mentioned, it's not the sharpest wide open, and it sharpens up at around f2, which kind of defeats the purpose of having an f1 lens. That said, it does have some nice characteristics, and maybe that's what Fuji was going for instead of razor sharp. It does have really nice dreamy buttery bokeh, which might be what you want, but at the end of the day, I think this is more of a novelty lens instead of something you need. Alright, thanks for watching this video, you guys. That was the 50mm f1. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks to Bree for modeling. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you dislike this video, give it a thumbs down twice. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And also thanks to Joe for running the camera and to Julie for doing makeup, because I don't want to forget those people. I'm overheating like an R5. Oh yeah, bud. It thinks that a hubcap is a face though. Do you want me to be a monkey and swing from these rolling in the deep like Adele? Body break, body break. The gnarly death tree of wisdom. Fuji X-T4 microphone system. He's just ripping it.
He's so cute.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.